Why hasn't my house sold?
Well, we've been on the market only 5 days.
Exactly. It's been 5 days. What's the problem? My neighbor sold his house in 5 days. He had multiple offers. Most of them were over asking price.
Well, you know your neighbor sold their house back in 2020 when the rates were around 3%. Right now they're around 7% and people are freaking out.
7% is a great interest rate. Back when I bought the house in the 70s, I think I had a 14.9% interest rate, and we were in the middle of a recession. I would have killed for a 7% interest rate. And I was only making $15,000 a year. I had to pay nearly twice that for this house. I tell you, young people today do not know how good they have it.
I would say we had a good weekend. We had some showings. I got some feedback right here. I was going to fax it to you, but since you don't have email, I'll go ahead and send it to you right now. Look, here's the first one. There's a little bit of interest there. They liked the house, but they did not like your kitchen. They said the green was a little too much. Here's the second showing that we had. Here's the feedback. They actually did not like the house. It reminded them of, when they were kids, and it brought back apparently some bad childhood memories.
Okay, what's wrong with childhood memories?
I don't know, but look, here's the third one. I was actually hesitant about sending you this. I know this is gonna sound a little bit harsh, but it is reality. This is what people said about your house. So, it said it was covered in wallpaper.
That's true.
It smelled too much like smoke, and it needed about $200,000 to bring it up to date, right? And they actually ended up going with another house in the same neighborhood.
I don't think it has a smoke smell. Look, I certainly don't notice one, and I used to be a 2-pack-a-day smoker, but I gave it up 5 years ago, so there's no smoke smell in that house. This is crazy.
Look, it's only been 5 days. Like I told you, it's gonna take around 30 to 40 days to sell your house. I mean, this is a good thing. People are going to the house. I think we're doing great. We just gotta be patient.
Fernando, look, I'm not a realtor, but I was in sales for 40 years, so I've got some ideas about maybe what you need to do to actually get some traffic in here and get this house sold.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you mind?
Yeah, go ahead and show them.
Okay. Newspaper ads. You need to run some ads in the newspaper. The sign in the front yard needs to be bigger. And can we get one of those guys, the ones who spin the signs around and then they always point at the house? Those guys are great. And maybe you get a couple of those inflatable guys in the front yard, that do this. You're only having open houses on the weekends. I think we need to have more open houses. Can we have one a day? I'm available. I can be there. It's not a problem. Radio. You need to list it on the radio, especially if you can get it during drive time. I think if you do all of these things, I think we'll get multiple offers on the house. I think we can get into a bidding war on it, and I think we can get way more than what we're asking for it.